Have you ever had a dream that everyone told you was impossible? A goal so big that even you started to doubt if it was achievable? Well, hold on to that thought, because today's story might just change how you see the word impossible. Stick with me until the end, because you won't want to miss this. In a small, quiet village, a wide and powerful river split the community in two. On one side stood the only school, a beacon of hope and learning. On the other side were the homes of many families, including a young boy named Malik. Every single day, the children faced a perilous journey. They would cling to flimsy, makeshift rafts, battling the strong currents just to get an education. It was a risk they took, but a risk that weighed heavily on everyone's hearts. Malik watched this daily struggle with a heavy heart. He saw the fear in the younger children's eyes and the worry etched on their parents' faces, while others accepted this dangerous reality. A bold idea began to form in Malik's mind. He didn't just want a safer way to cross. He dreamed of building a bridge, a real, sturdy bridge that would connect their two worlds and end the daily danger once and for all. When he shared his idea, the response was not what he had hoped for. The air filled with laughter, not encouragement. A bridge. They scoffed. You're just a poor boy, Malik. You have no tools, no money, and you certainly don't have the knowledge to build a bridge. Their words were like stones, heavy and sharp, meant to crush his spirit. For a moment, doubt crept in. Maybe they were right. Who was he to think he could do something so grand? But the image of the children on those rickety rafts was burned into his mind. That image was stronger than any doubt. He refused to give up. The very next morning, Malik went down to the river bank. He found a large, smooth stone and, with all his might, carried it to the water's edge. He placed it carefully, the first small step in a very long journey. Then he went back for another and another. Day after day, under the hot sun and in the pouring rain, Malik continued his work. His small pile of stones grew, slowly but surely, stretching out into the river. Weeks turned into months. His hands became raw and blistered, sometimes they even bled. But his determination never wavered. The villagers watched him, some with pity, others with amusement. The laughter hadn't completely stopped, but it was quieter now, replaced by a sense of curiosity. One afternoon, as Malik struggled with a particularly heavy boulder, a man who had often laughed at him walked over. He didn't say a word. He simply picked up a large stone and placed it next to Malik's. Soon another villager joined, then a woman, then a group of teenagers. They had seen his unrelenting effort, his refusal to surrender to the word impossible. Inspired by his actions, they decided to join his cause. The work sped up dramatically. With many hands, they gathered more stones for the foundation and found strong timber from the nearby forest. Someone who had once worked as a carpenter shared their knowledge, showing them how to build a sturdy wooden structure. The individual effort of one boy had transformed into a community project, fueled by shared hope. Together, they built a strong, reliable wooden bridge. The day it was finished was a day of celebration. For the first time ever, the children of the village walked to school, their laughter echoing not from fear, but from joy and safety. The river that had once divided them now had a bridge that united them. The laughter of ridicule was long gone, replaced by looks of awe and deep respect for the boy they once called a foolish dreamer. Malik's incredible achievement brought a famous saying to life: "It always seems impossible until it's done." So, let me ask you, If you were in Malik's shoes, hearing all that doubt and criticism, what would you have done? Would you have had the strength to carry that first stone? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to World of Wonderful Stories for more tales that inspire and uplift. We'll see you in the next video.